Welcome, Wastelander. I hope you're doing well. It's been a few days since the last video, and in this video you'll see the reason why. As you can see, I am now the proud owner of a couple of rippers, and let me tell you, these things don't come for free. As of now, they are 43k each for a total of 86,000 coins. If you were to buy the coins needed, you would have to get crossgrounds. And you would have to buy the 1500 crossground pack 12 times for a total of 1200 euros. That's 1,243 American dollars in order to get 90k coins, so you can buy the rippers. I want to make one thing clear. I did not buy crossgrounds to get the rippers. I sold 3 Nemesis that I crafted by the help of the previous mini pass with the Lucifers. I sold off all my most expensive paints and decor to be able to get these relics. I have also played the game for a long time and saved up a lot of resources. I'm making this video to show just how expensive this game is and how long it takes to grind if you don't spend money. I love this one-of-a-kind game. I really do. But the amount of greed from the devs and especially the publisher is insane. Just think about it. This is the only game classified as an MMO where the endgame weapons is out of reach for most players, unless you invest thousands of hours playing or spend money. If the player base is shrinking, like in Crossout, and no new players stays because it's too expensive or too grindy, wouldn't it be logical to figure out a way to reverse that and get more players in to earn more money, instead of milking whatever you can from the few that are left? I don't want you to spend money on this game. That's not why I make these videos. I do this for my own enjoyment, and for anyone that feels like watching. But I'm not doing this to make anyone feel like they should spend money in order to get these so-called endgame weapons. As you will see in this video, playing with a couple of the most expensive weapons in the game won't give you an edge, nor will they win more matches. Let's take a look at today's build. As you can see, I have been busy building and experimenting. We are kicking off today with a 9k where we max out one single ripper. This particular build is using the dead man cab and oppressor engine. Then we have a Jackie connected to the weapon, cab, and engine. It has a Cyclops so we can max out the reload speed, and a Tormentor to boost the damage of the Ripper by 70% while active. I chose the buggy wheels because they have a nice synergy with the engine perk. They lower the speed at which you have to maintain to keep the engine's perk active and makes it easier to keep it at max effect. The rest is structural parts, so we get a couple of thousand durability. I'm using the Grizzly co-driver on this build for the extra survivability, but there are other co-drivers that also go well with the Rippers. Anyway, enough talk. Let's get into a couple of matches. This is the first time I own the Rippers, and they sure do take some practice. I have only played these in different events, and I have of course tried them out on builds from exhibition. So, you're gonna have to excuse me for a lot of missed shots where you would expect me to hit the target. You'll see soon enough. Let me explain the Rippers and why they can be incredibly powerful. First of all, they count as a mine layer just like the Porcupines, Fortunes, Kings, and a few others. But the Ripper shoots 3 discs that attaches to any surface, and the same goes for enemies. If you shoot these things on the ground and an enemy runs over it, there's a high chance that their frames will get ripped off and turn them into a chicken nugget. If you shoot an enemy directly and ram them where the discs are, you deal extra melee damage. The Rippers also deals extra damage to bumpers and passive melee weapons. As you can see, the damage numbers isn't that high on the Rippers, normally around 300 per hit. But after the last balance patch, the Rippers will now be affected by the Tormentor module that boosts the damage of melee weapons by 70% for a few seconds. So, is it worth getting the Rippers? In my case, they have really refreshed the game. These weapons will make you say wow a lot. But in the end, it's not worth it. It's way too expensive, and you can do way more damage with a couple of Tsunamis or Mammoths, or even Fat Mans and Hulks. The Fortunes offer much of the same gameplay many times cheaper, and also the new Epic Fortune lookalike weapon coming soon. Only one left and this match is over. Let's do one more with this build. just a short one. And then I have some other stuff to show you. I didn't get 2 of these to only play one of them, and we need to max them out. Don't you agree? We have a runner, and they have the flying drones, which we all hate to face in a match. I'm gonna keep my distance. Good game, nothing spectacular, but we won. Let's go to the next match. I'm gonna start off by covering this area here. I really want to try to get that to frame. That would be great. It shouldn't be too hard, since there's so many wheel-based builds in the Wasteland. Melee builds and bricks should be my main focus with the Rippers, but I'll shoot anything within range. It's getting a little crowded, so let's move. It looks like my team is splitting up. That's not a very good idea. I'm gonna try to stay with my friends here on the corner. One enemy has snuck in behind us, so I'm gonna change my position. Never mind. The melee build is going after them. I'm gonna try push up and create some chaos. Look, there's a swarmer on the bridge. The swarms just got nerfed. They still slap like crazy. So, taking it out would be beneficial for my team. That failed miserably, but let's reposition and see if we can do another attack run. Good shot, GG. Let's go back to the garage. Let's try something with 2 Rippers. The one you see here is an 11K Janabi build with the Rippers and a flywheel. It also uses the oppressor engine, which I need for the extra rotation speed it provides, and is extremely handy for drifting builds like this one. But I'm not going to show you this one today. Instead, we're going for a beefed up version with the Satori, oppressor, and Cyclops. So by drifting, I can boost the damage by 40%. I'm also going to slap on a Tormentor to further boost the damage by an additional 70% when active. I could use the Cheetah engine to charge the cooldown on the Tormentor faster, but I need the rotation speed from the Oppressor on this build. I'll give you a quick look at how crammed everything is on this build. If I were to run over any discs from an enemy Ripper, I would blow up immediately, so I have to keep that in mind. And then we have this beast. This one is using the Catalina, Cheetah, Tormentor, Jackie, and a Cyclops. The damage this thing is capable of doing is completely crazy. It can deal up to 1,695 damage in one shot if you have 10 stacks on the Catalina. Let me show you real quick just how crazy this is. That is insane. Let's try it out in a match and see what it can do. I am on the same team as 2 High to Logic and Vicmerlin. Vicmerlin is a fellow content creator, and he's streaming on Twitch on Thursdays and Sundays. I'll leave a link in the description to his Twitch channel, so you can go check out the crazy stuff he's got going on in his 15-hour streams. I think the best part of the game is playing with friends. Squatting up and sharing builds while exchanging ideas is always fun. and we can learn a lot off each other. It also gives us an edge since we can work as a group and most likely be in BC. I'm getting some juicy hits over there. Not bad. I like how you can use the terrain and still shoot the rippers. You can kind of lob them a little, and still have some form of cover on a slope like this. Let's back it up a little and give Vic some room. He's using the mortar on a beefy 14K build. I tried it myself and it slaps. The mortar is a really fun weapon and capable of dealing lots of damage in one hit, especially if you hit multiple enemies at the same time. I lost one of the rippers. Let's back it up and regroup. Lucky me, the Scorpion build actually missed my other ripper. I think this is the first time that happens. Normally they take off both my guns in one hit. This is amazing. I can't believe I got that on video. Only one bot left. Let's get it, so we can go home. Okay, look, this isn't my fault. It missed again. Is that even a bot? They don't miss like that. I think it's a player with the bot's name. Anyway, GG team. Let's try the Satori build next. I'm gonna take the opportunity to practice shooting the rippers at long range. Okay, this is gonna take some practice, but I'll get the hang of it eventually. It seems the best I could do is to shoot off an inflatable Scorpion in one shot. I think it has 3 durability. That's worth 86,000 coins. Don't you agree? Okay, I think I just shot off 2 of those cyclones in one shot. That's kind of crazy. The Tormentor really enhances the rippers. I like it. I think I want to make a build with 2 Tormentors to go with the rippers, and combine it with the Cheetah engine so I can charge them quicker. That way I can have 1 active at any given time, and it wouldn't matter too much what cap I use. I feel like 1 is enough though, and it would increase the power score a lot. Not that it matters when I'm already playing at around 12K. Okay, that was nuts. First I took off a Starfall, and next popped something explosive. If you own a Ripper, you have to try this. The Satori, as you know, is one of my favorite caps, and combined with the Tormentor just elevates the Rippers. This is the funniest build so far. Wow, I got 1 more. Wait, it's only me left on the team, and I'm up against 2 players and a bot. If it's even a bot, who knows these days? I'm probably not going to survive this, but let's give them a fight. I don't believe it. How on earth did I survive that? It's only the bot left, but I don't have radar, and I'm not going to take my chances, so I'm just going to cap and let it come to me. I have enough time to cap at least 2 segments, which will secure the win. I don't see it, and I have no overview at all. The bot can come from anywhere, but it could also not be able to move. Best option is to stay on cap and not waste time chasing and get shot. At least a draw is secure, but I still don't see it. At this point, I'm sure the thing is disabled or stuck somewhere. There, it was in front of me the whole time. What a crazy match though, and a clutch. What a great way to end the video. I'll be experimenting with the rippers for sure. As usual, I want to say thanks for watching, and I wish you a super day wherever you may be. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.